This game-breaking best guard build will dominate NBA 2K26. If you are unsure of what build you should make day one of NBA 2K26, you have found the right video. Creating your first build is very stressful because you don't want to waste $100 to start the year. So if you are looking for a build that can dunk on heads, get a 99 3-point rating, have the best and fastest dribble moves, get a 91 steal rating, oh, and you are the fastest build on the court, then drop a like on the video right now because I got y'all. And really quick, if you are new to my channel, click that subscribe button now. I'm not wasting any time, so let's get straight into it. You're obviously gonna click create your own. You're gonna fill out your first, your last name, your handedness, your jersey number. All of that is personal preference. So once you've filled that all out, you're gonna continue on. Now we have to choose our custom template. Now we are sticking with a point guard for this build, and we're gonna bring our height down to a 6'2" point guard, and we're gonna bring our weight to 165 pounds. And then for the wingspan, we're going 6'3" so that we have the ability to get a 99 3-point rating. Now before we create this build, I'm gonna help you guys out right now so that every single build that you create from here on out until the end of NBA 2K26, you will have all of your badge requirements. So all of your attributes, you know exactly what to bring them to for the badges that you want. Starting with the finishing category, I'm popping it up on the screen. You guys can screenshot, do whatever you need to do, but here are all of our finishing attributes for the exact badges that you will get. Please do me a favor, screenshot this video. I do not care. Do whatever you got to do to get all of these ratings so that you are good to go and that you never mess up your build. The shooting category, you guys can see them there all on the screen right now. Make sure you guys screenshot this, and also keep in mind whenever you guys are making your build that you have +1 max badge upgrades, +2 max badge upgrades, cap breakers, so on and so forth. Now it depends on how you make your build, whether if it's day one versus 2 months in the game when you have some +1 and +2 max badge upgrades as well as cap breakers. Next is the playmaking category, so make sure y'all boys screenshot this. We're not going to spend too much time on these badges as we got to create this build. And last but not least is our defense. Please screenshot all of those screens so you guys know what badges you guys want, what requirements you need, the exact stat you need to bring your build to. All of this is to help y'all boys so it's less time spent in the builder, 1, and 2, that you guys don't mess up your build and waste $100. All I ask is that y'all boys subscribe for me plugging y'all with all of that stuff. Shout out to 2K Labs for breaking that down, putting it on the charts to help everybody out. Starting with our finishing category, if you guys are scared we're not gonna be able to dunk the ball, you're completely wrong. We're gonna bring this up to an 89 driving dunk so that we can ultimately dunk on heads and not worry about not being able to finish at the rim. So we're going with an 89 driving dunk to get them pro contact dunks. Now to make sure we get them good contact dunks, the next thing we're gonna do is go all the way to vertical and bring our vertical all the way up to a 78. Wanna go with the 78 vertical to match with that 89 driving dunk so that we are good for our finishing category. The next attribute we're upgrading is our 3-point shot. Now if you see anything else upgraded, just ignore it. This was whenever I was at community day. I did not upgrade any build in order. I was more or less just playing with every single stat until I was satisfied with the build. So ignore everything you see until it is completely finished. The reason why I went with a 94 3-point rating on this build, because when we first unlock cap breakers, we'll be able to bring this to a 99 3-point rating. So you guys can see and pair that 89 driving dunk with pro contact dunks with a 99 3-point rating. Like, you're gonna have every single shooting badge on legend, the best of the best. You're gonna be able to go crazy from anywhere on the floor. This build right here is peak. It's amazing. Next is our playmaking category, and we're first gonna bring our pass accuracy up to a 71. 71 pass ac gives us silver dimer, so keep that in mind when you guys are creating this build. This is just for right now. Like I said, I go back through all the stats once I'm, completely finished and looked over the entire build. A 92 ball handle, in my opinion, is the highest you need to go in NBA 2K26, pairing that up with a 86 speed with ball. Also, when we get cap breakers, it's important to put 5 on speed with ball to get that Hall of Fame lightning launch, and then to use a +1 max badge upgrade to get that legend lightning launch. Now, this build is going to be unstoppable once it is maxed out, but you guys are going to see from day one that these stats are actually insane when you first load into the part. Now, I love this build because of its defense. Now, while I'm upgrading this, it's not going to be the exact stats that I'm saying, and that's because whenever I was upgrading, like I said already, is I go back to the stats to perfect it when I'm finished. But this build gets an 80 perimeter defense, which isn't insane, but we get a 91 steal. So we're going to be able to rip people like crazy. And let me tell y'all, bump steals are insane. I was losing the ball, getting bump stolen all the time playing Play Now, but I just want to let y'all know that if you have a 91 steal, you're going to be getting an insane amount of steals. I have a really good feeling this is going to be like my 5'9" where I had a 99 steal on that build, and I get literally unlimited steal. Whoever put the ball down in front of me, I was ripping them every single time. You guys feel like, oh, I'm too small, I'm just going to get bodied. Whoever's a considered tall ISO guard build, you're going to be able to plug them like it's nothing. Like, I promise you, bump steals are extremely broken in NBA 2K26, at least at community day. Maybe they'll tweak it to where you don't lose the ball as much, but for right now, all I know is a 91 steal is all you need, and you're gonna be lit. To match that with an 88 agility. So on defense, you're gonna be able to slide your feet and stay in front of all of your defenders. You're not gonna be lost on defense. Even though we are 6'2", yes, I would say that it is pretty small, especially with being in a 2K nowadays where 2K26 is, you know, favoring taller type of dribble heads, I guess you could say, where that is totally okay. Me, myself, I still like to be a small guard. I feel like every time I make a tall guard build, it's not me. I personally love that smaller type of play shot type of vibe, if that makes sense. That's my favorite type of build to play on. So I know a lot of you guys are out there feeling the exact same way of, I hate being a tall ISO big man. Like, I just want to play like the old day. Trust me, I'm in the same boat. Let's take an overlook at our build. We get an 89 driving dunk to get them pro contact dunks. We get a 94 3-point shot off the rip. Mind you, this is all off the rip. As soon as you load in the park, these are the stats that you have on your build. It's not with cap breakers. It's not with +1 max badge upgrades. No, none of that. This is the build right here. 89 driving dunk, like I said, pro contact dunks, 94 3-point shot. You're gonna be shooting that thing from anywhere on the floor. We get a 92 ball handle, get the fastest, best dribble moves in the game, in my opinion. Eventually, we will have that legend lightning launch, get a 91 steal rating, which is, whew, I cannot wait. I genuinely cannot wait. I know everybody's probably gonna say that, oh, all small guard builds are ass and this and that and the third. Like, I just want to prove to everybody wrong that small guards are still good. Like, I hate that shit when everybody claims that, oh, you gotta be 6'6" or taller in order to play in 26. Now listen, shut up. We're gonna make this work, I promise you that. And especially if you guys like to play the threes, this build, hey, this build right here, you know what it reminds me of? An offensive threat from NBA 2K20. An offensive threat. If y'all are OGs and played in 20, this is what it reminds me of right here, right now. And then, like I said, we get a 90 speed, 88 agility. I don't know how you could say this build is bad, and especially once we throw cap breakers on, we're gonna have a 99 3-point rating. You know, put cap breakers on our ball handle. Let's say we unlock Steve Francis later on with a rep. We can put more on our steal rating even. Like, dude, come on, man. Yo, this build, small guard builds. Hey, look, if y'all were scared for small guard build, 6'2", in my opinion, would be the best height for a small guard build. If you guys like to play threes and stuff like that, consider this. Real life, consider this build. Let me know what build in the comments, what y'all boys want to see next, and what builds you guys are planning on making day one of NBA 2K26. But for my day one build, this might be this one. I ain't gonna lie to you. I still don't know exactly what my day one build is gonna be, but that you guys will find out for whenever the game drops. But for myself, I like to play on the 2s court. It's probably gonna be a 6'4" or 6'2" build. I genuinely really do like this one right here though. This so far has been up there with my favorites just because of how fast we are, and we haven't even equipped any type of cap breakers, any type of +1 or +2 max badge upgrades. Really quick, if anyone is 18 plus watching this video, I need you to listen up. DM me on Instagram right now because I am giving money to all of my supporters before NBA 2K26 comes out. So be on the lookout for me to reach back to you, and I will get you your money by August 29th. All you have to do is just like my recent Instagram post and comment, yo, Clutch, I am from the video. I promise I will get back to everyone. I just want to bless y'all boys going into NBA 2K26. Must be 18 years old and from one of those orange states. So don't even attempt if you don't meet those requirements. The build that we have made is a ball hawking 3-point slasher. And on the right side, you guys can see exactly what this build gets and exactly its strengths, its weaknesses, everything like that. Like I said already, when we get a 99 3-point rating, we will have all legend shooting badges. So that is no issue right there. But you guys need to look at, we get an A+ 3-point shot, an A ball handle, and and an A steal rating. Our strengths is ice and veins from deep, handles like a magician's and then the strengths on this build: ice and veins from deep, handles like a magician's wand, elite at reading passes, and rarely gets caught from behind because of how fast we are. And then the weakness, that's some bullshit. We are good with a 71 pass accuracy. If you guys like this build, drop a like on the video because we got more build videos dropping every single day until NBA 2K26 comes out. If y'all boys are new, click that subscribe button right now. Turn on my post notifications so you never miss an NBA 2K26 video. And with that being said, I love you all, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace.